Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the Cultural Stimulation Incorporated YouTube page. My name is Chanda Sampa, also known as Shizzo. Salutations to everybody watching this right now. Thank you for your continued support. I would like to begin this video by addressing the elephant in the room, which is, where have I been? That's a good question. Actually, I'm here, I've always been here, and I'll always be here, because technically speaking, it's about the philosophical answer, so brace yourself. Energy can't be created or destroyed, only transferred from one form to another. So I'll always be here, so will you. But I've been quiet, I know that, and for good reason. I actually just learned recently from Elelika's Sahai, the Prince Freestyle, that the words listen and silent are actually anagrams of one another. So if you don't know what an anagram is a word that is formed by rearranging the letters of another word. So you can rearrange the letters in the word listen to create the word or form the word silent. So basically, I'm inspired right now. I've come up with a new concept, a new show. It's called Masterclass, and I don't mean to suggest that I'm a master at anything, but I'm aspiring to be a master. So here we are. This is lesson 1. And since I mentioned silence earlier, I would also like to say that silence is a good thing sometimes, because you can't listen and speak at the same time. So I've been listening to God, listening to the Creator, listening to the universe, or whatever higher power that you look up to. That's what I've been listening to, and this is what I heard. So basically, I want to talk about 3 things today. The first one being, or the name of the lesson, today's lesson is languages and words. Did you know that the words that we speak are actually incantations let loose with no destination? But Shizzo, what does incantations mean? I got you. Don't worry. This will just take a few seconds.
Actually, you really want to know what incantations means?
Yeah. Oh, it's coming through soon. Don't worry. So, the word incantations means the use of spells or verbal charms spoken or sung as part of a ritual or magic. Another meaning could be a written or recited formula of words designed to produce a particular effect. So things like, by the power vested in me, blah, blah, blah. So the point I'm trying to make is that the words that we actually speak are incantations. And another thing why silence is important is, did you know that over 50% of communication is non-verbal? Yeah, so words don't really mean all that. So different scholars have argued on how much percent is non-verbal of communication, that is blah, 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 but that's not important right now. So what we're going to start with is words and language. That's today's lesson. So basically, the study of languages is known as linguistics. And in linguistics, there's another study called etymology. Etymology basically means the study of the history of a word and progression on how it changes throughout the years. So I'll give you an example. The word bad, B-A-D, means something undesirable, right? But over the years, as humans have evolved and language has evolved, bad has meant other things. For instance, some of the people watching this right now refer to themselves as bads. Or if you see a beautiful girl, like, yo, that's a bad chick. Or if you want to compliment a guy, pause, you'll be like, oh, he's a bad man. You see? So you see how language changes over the years, right? But for you to find out the original meaning of what that word was, that's the study called etymology. So now, another thing I want to bring to your attention is that, remember, never forget this, the words that you speak are incantations let loose with no destination. So I want to show you that the words that you use every day actually mean something that you don't pay attention to. So the first example I want to give about is about a boy and girl relationship, or man and woman, ladies and gentlemen relationship, right? So let's say you have a friend, right? We're in class now, Masterclass, lesson 1, words and languages. You have a friend and he's seen with a girl that you think isn't good for him, right? You probably say, yo, Ricky, or yo, Francis, stay away from that girl. That girl is bad company. See? So, get a paper and a pen, by the way. So, company, right? Then, if your friend isn't interested in your advice, he would respond by saying, yo, Shizzo, mind your business. Okay? So, we have company, then we have business. Okay. So then this guy continues dating the girl, and they eventually get married. What are they going to do? They're going to get a certificate. Just like when you register a company with business, you get a certificate. You see where we're going with this? So after registering and getting a certificate, what do? They form a partnership, just like in a business. So after forming the partnership, now they now have to start producing or manufacturing, which is why the man, male, M-A-N, man, manufacture is the one who, starts the whole process. So after that, now they have to start manufacturing a family, you see? So when they start a family, the woman, or before the family, the child is conceived, the woman falls pregnant. When the woman falls pregnant, she's said to, before the child comes, she's said to go in labor. Then, as she's in labor, she's said to have delivered. So labor, company, business, deliver. So you see how the words you use every day have a deeper meaning. Okay, so that's one. Let's now move to music. People always ask me, yo, but Shizzo, why do you like music? Why are you always talking about music? Oh, peep this podcast, you're just talking about music. What if I told you that music is actually life itself? So, for instance, allow me, if a person is not living in accordance with nature, what would people say? The figure of speech, they would say, oh, this person is not living in tune with the universe, like a guitar, right? In tune, right? Or maybe they say, oh, Zambia is a very peaceful company. Zambia is a very peaceful country. I beg your pardon. We live in peace and harmony. So let's look at what the word harmony means for a minute. So harmony, this is the definition of harmony: the combination of simultaneously sounded musical notes to produce a pleasing effect. That's what harmony means. Okay, living in harmony. Then even the parts of the body that help us function, right? They're called organs. The heart, this, and what have you. So I'm about to read in relation to music what the word organ means. So in music, the organ is a keyboard instrument of one or more pipe divisions or other means of producing tones, each played with its own keyboard, played either with the hands on a keyboard or with the feet using pedals. So you see how the organs in the body all play a different function, but collectively they all help the body function. So that's why they use these words, organ. So apart from the organs, we also have the heartbeat. If a person is dead, they say, oh, his heart is no longer beating. But did you notice that heartbeat, as in a beat? A beat, yeah. And then what else also enables you to hear? The eardrum. Of course, the eardrum has got two functions, the auditory function and the protective function. But eardrum, as in a drum, you see where we're going now. Then all living things with spinal cords are called vertebrates, right? But spinal cord, like a guitar, a chord, is the one that keeps you in tune. So you see where we're getting. Life is music, indeed, if we get deeper into it. Also, if a person is not acting normal or according to the confines of society, they say, oh, this person is not of sound mind. Sound. Why? So put those words together. We have organ, harmony, sound, sound mind, in tune, and chord for spinal cord. So the last one is a little bit more political, and we have to bring it back home. Because people ask, oh, Shizzo, you've never voted, so you'll never vote. No, I've never voted, and I never will. But why? Here's why. Because even the words that you use in the electoral process are also designed to keep you in the matrix, if you know what I mean. So let me explain further. So, for instance, who's in charge of elections in Zambia? It's ECZ, Electoral Commission of Zambia. Yes, in Zambia we pronounce it as electoral, but in America sometimes you'd hear them describe it as, oh, the Electoral College, but as we say, electoral. So, Electoral College, Electoral Commission of Zambia, sorry. So now, we have the Electoral Commission of Zambia, right? So when people want their grievances to be heard in the democratic process, where do they go? They go to elect a leader. Elect can be seen as short for electricity. And where do they go to do this? They go to the polls. So electricity is joined by those poles, electric poles. Yes, I know they're different spellings, but just hear me out. So elect, short for electricity, then they go to the polls. And what do they do at the polls? They vote. VOTE, but VOLTS, votes. That's also in relation to electricity. You see where I'm getting at now? Mm-hmm. Yes. So we can even take it further than that. So when a person is elected, they're said to come into power. See? Power again. What's Zesco's motto? Powering the nation. You see? So that's another thing connected. Power. Then, after that, what powers a nation's economy? It's the currency. Like current. Yeah, like electricity as well, you see? So all these words are not coincidental. All these words that you're speaking are incantations. So by you going to the polls and voting and electing, you're literally powering the system that's keeping you in a submissive state of mind. So I don't want this to be too long. I don't want to veer off topic. I don't want to ramble and rant. So this is lesson 1 of the new show brought to you by Cultural Stimulation Incorporated, and it's entitled Masterclass. So that was episode 1. Stay tuned for episode 2 coming real soon. These are the kind of topics that we'll be tackling. I hope you learned one or two things. But yeah, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think. This is just the foundation. We'll be getting deeper each episode. So this is like, you know, this is elementary school, kindergarten. This is the beginning. We'll be getting deeper. So yeah, brace yourselves. Get a pen and a paper. Jot down everything. I was thinking. Oh yeah, let me leave you with a quote of the day. So quote of the day is in relation to topic 1. Topic 1 was about how a boy, girl, or male and female relationship is based on the principles of business. So I'll leave you with this quote. It's by Howard Beale. Howard Beale is actually a fictional character from a movie entitled The Network, which came out in 1976. One of my professors, Jamie Rennie, made me watch this movie in class. So the quote goes, The world is a college of corporations inexorably determined by the immutable bylaws of business. I repeat, the world is a college of corporations inexorably determined by the immutable bylaws of business. That's the quote of the day. I also want to give you some recommendations of where you can get this information that I'm speaking about. But the problem is, most of these people have been cancelled from all the social media platforms, and they have like an aggressive style of saying things. So if I tell you who they are and then you go search and the first thing that comes up is, oh, conspiracy theorist or this nut job, it will put you off. So I'll tell you a bit more about where I get some of this information. Of course, it's compiled by me and all that, but I don't want to act like I came up with all this myself. I also learned. When you find yourself on a journey where you want to find truth, somehow, somewhere, God, the ancestors, the spirits, whoever you believe in, will provide the way, and you start stumbling upon literature that speaks about such things. So that's what occurred to me. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you support this new show brought to you by Cultural Stimulation Incorporated. See you on lesson 2. It'll be more deeper, more detailed. See ya on the flip side.